Hello everybody, it's author Debra Parmley coming to you from sunny Palmdale, Florida, and this is March of the Writers. So I'm filming some videos while I sit here at this RV lot sale in the RV park, which I have to say is the first time I've ever done one of these. Didn't know RV parks even did that. And I don't know, maybe other people don't know either because hardly anybody's been by, but it's giving me the opportunity to catch up on videos for March of the Writers. So the next one I'm going to do is number 6, day 6, Writing Tribe. Talk about your writing tribe, your people. And it's changed over the years. So when I first started out, I was in a all genre critique group. And so we were critiquing poetry, short stories, and novels, fiction and memoir. And I'm a multi-genre author, so that suited me. We met at Pat's house, and Pat was Robin Williams' sister-in-law, and she had 2 parrots. So it could be quite a lively gathering because the parrots would, of course, talk, and the writers were very eclectic. One of the members was Elvis's estate attorney. There were other various. My buddy Bob, he flew a plane to Cuba back in the day when you could do that and patch the wing that had torn, and he had some amazing stories to tell. He had an eye patch. I used to drive him because he didn't drive, and so I have good memories of that group. And they helped me with poetry, short stories, and my first novel, which went on to be published. Elvis's estate attorney published my first short story that was published. So it was a good group to start off with. I later then joined a local RWA group in Memphis, Tennessee, and 4 of us who were working on our first novels formed a critique group to meet to write our first romance novels, which also happened to be that first novel I'd been working on with the all genre group. So I was getting a good mix of people to look at it, which was good. And one member of the group, Susan Bowles, she and I became best friends. She is my best friend for life. We started writing our novels together, and we go back all the way. And we would travel to the RT conventions together, and so we've had each other's backs for many, many years. Then on the side, I also was in a small poetry gathering, 3 of us. Another best friend for life, Tina, who I met through my belly dance class when I was learning to belly dance. She is also a writer, and Steve, the 3 of us, Tina, Steve, and I met and went over our poetry. And Steve is a English lit professor who also teaches yoga. They both are yoga instructors, so that was an enjoyable get together. So all of this happened when I was living in Bartlett, and we lived there for 23 years. And then after I got published, I didn't do so much with the critique groups. I kind of got away from that because once you have an editor, you write your piece and then you send it into your editor, and they look at it and they say yes or no, and they tell you what to tweak and what not to. So there wasn't as much need for the critique group, and I kind of got used to my rhythm, my pattern of how I write a book, what the sentence lengths, my voice, my how long your chapters are, the pacing, which is a little different whether you're writing a short story or a novella or a novel. And I wrote all 3. So, and I wrote poetry as well, and I wrote memoir, nonfiction. So I've always written, and I like to have friends that love books, whether they're writers or not. That's a love we share, is a love of books. So my writing tribe today it consists of some friends that I've known since the beginning, and newer friends that I meet as I travel, and It's not so much in person anymore because we live in a motorhome and we don't live in a town. So there's no, weekly meetings. I kind of miss getting together with author friends. So when I do get a chance to do that and see an author friend in person, it's a very treasured moment. But yes, I do have a writing tribe. I think every writer needs at least one or two good writing buddies that they can call up when things go on. And that's it for this topic. I'm wishing you a beautiful day.